is happening? Magnus back with my Bushido Brown look. And the guy that wields the Dark Millionaire descends his throne of thought to answer your question as the Magnusite movement marches forward to 1 million subscribers. 118,000 strong. Now this is what this brother says. He says, hey Tyrone, I love your videos. Keep up the good work. Can you please keep this anonymous? He says, I'm 21 years old and I go to university. Over the past few years, I've seen many beautiful women, but never have had the confidence to approach them. Sometimes they have shown hints of interest toward me, but I never follow this up and end up regretting it soon after. I know regret is worse than rejection, but I cannot get myself to approach them. I always tell myself next time I will do it, but the next time never comes. I recently saw a beautiful girl on the train with the perfect body and can't stop feeling regret as I will never likely see her again. And I know I blew an opportunity. Can you give me some hints on how to overcome this fear and how to approach? Thanks. Tapping.com, EFT, Emotional Freedom Transfer, will help you to get rid of those nervous jitters, to that doubt, to that fear. Help you get rid of all of that. Learn how to do it. There's some other tips. Think about it like this. Okay, so you're seeing these women and you've come to the realization that you know that you're your own worst enemy. At least that's good, because some dudes don't know they're their own worst enemy. They just think they don't have the opportunity or no girls like them. And it's good that you're seeing these hints of interest, because women give these subtle hints of interest. Whether it's an extra long stare, she stares at you for 1/10 of a second longer. It's the look in her eye. She straightens her clothes as she walks past you. Maybe straightens her hair. These are things she does to make sure she looks good to you, because it's self-conscious. She didn't mean to do it, but she did it. Okay? All these different things, whether it's a smile, whatever it is, make sure that you pay attention to that and you act on it. If you really want a girlfriend, you act on it. I've met women in different situations. Sometimes it's been looks. Sometimes it's been a word. Hello. Hi. It's how she said it. It wasn't just hi. You know. Make sure that you act on it from now on. Okay? So that's one way to get over blowing up these opportunities. I don't know if regret can be worse than rejection, but I believe they can flip-flop. Because depending on how you're rejected, it can really fucking hurt. But regret hurts because you never know. I've always hated never knowing about certain things. Certain things I can go without not knowing. But that's one of my things. I hate not knowing in specific situations. And that's the reason why I created my YouTube channel. That's the reason why I started modeling again. That's the reason why I started acting. That's the reason why I took voiceover lessons. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Because I don't want to be a coulda, shoulda, woulda. I always say I don't want to be the old man on the porch watching the sunset telling tall ass tales about what I coulda, shoulda, woulda done. No. I want to be the guy telling stories about what I did do. Okay? And if I failed, at least I failed, but I tried. So allow your pride to boil up inside of you, man. Okay, and force you, because the worst she could say is no. A few years ago, I saw a beautiful girl online, and I approached her, and she didn't say shit back to me. Guess what? And hurt. At least not that bad. It's like a mosquito bite. I was kind of like, she ain't answer. Oh well. Worst she could say is no, because guess what? There's another girl out there as bad or better that's going to say yes. You understand that? Always remember that, okay? It's almost like in sales, you know. In sales, you win some and you lose some, but you got to ask for the sale. You got to ask for the sale. At the end of my presentations, having said that, can I earn your business today? You want to earn this woman's business. And if you cannot earn your business, if she says no, move on to the next customer. Okay? You selling testosterone. She's selling estrogen. Okay? And either she gonna buy your testosterone or not. And it don't matter. And sometimes you think to yourself, my God, this woman is perfect. You know how many times I thought to myself, oh no, this girl is perfect. Oh no, this one's perfect for me. This is the one I should be with. That did not. Man, and every single time I have outdone myself. Every single time. Okay? And but just believe me on that. I know you saw the beautiful girl on the train. You never know. You could see her again. But until then, talk to the other pretty girls that give you the signal. Now, I've never been the guy to approach the girl that doesn't give me a signal. Like, if she's just minding her business on the train, that's a 50-50 shot. But if she's minding her business on the train and she's looking at you, winking at you, smiling at you, adjusting her clothes and hair in front of you, then your chances go up of getting her number because she's paying attention to you. Okay? But if she's not, you don't know. I've always been a fan of knowing. Now, there's plenty of guys that can walk up to her. Sometimes the girl just doesn't notice you. Not because you don't look good or you're not the man, just because she's in her own head in life. And, you approach her and you're like, excuse me, miss. And she's like, oh, hi, yes. And then you start talking and she smiles and it's like, it's a good conversation. You can get that going too, man. But, it's some dudes take shots of whiskey. Some people, some approaches are just too strong for some brothers. That raw on the street. Hi, miss, how you doing? That type of stuff. When that's a little too strong for me. Sometimes I got to get a look from you. If I'm in the club, I need to get a look from you. I need to get some eye contact. Then I'll approach because I don't like dealing with rejection. It don't feel good. And I personally, I like to keep my losses down. You know what I'm saying? I look at my copy box numbers, look at my stats, and I want to make sure I get a lot of KOs. Without a lot of attempts. I don't want to get KO'd or TKO'd. So I pick my battles. You understand? Like a smart fighter would, if he want to stay on top. That is, So yeah, that's one thing you could compare it to. So I think I've armed you with everything you need to know. You're gonna be fine. You're 21. You're doing your thing. You are so young. You got your whole life ahead of you to perfect your game. You will be just fine. All right? Cool. I think that's about it. Yeah, you're good. All right. 1 million subscribers. Woo!